Hi students, how are you? I hope all are fine and doing good. Stay at home, be safe. Have your food on time. Drink lots of water. Eat healthy food. Do not roam here and there. Wash your hands frequently. Today we are going to see about the grammar part. Grade 4 English subject grammar part. Already we have learned about noun in previous class. In this class we are going to learn about pronoun and its kind. We have learned about common noun and proper noun in previous class. Noun means it's a naming word. Name of the person, place, animals, things are called noun. Common noun means we can give the name commonly. For example, grandmother. We don't know whose grandmother is. Grandmother means I also have grandmother, you also have grandmother. The name given in commonly, it is called grandmother. Teacher, doctor. We are not mentioning which teacher, which doctor, which school. That's what we are not mentioning. Particularly we are giving the name commonly, that is common noun. Next we are going to see about proper noun. Proper noun means it is a name given to a person, place, things particularly. For example, here Kristaka. In this lesson we learned the name Kristaka. Kristaka is the author's grandmother. So the word given particularly is called proper noun. Next they have given the exercise. Underline the common noun and circle the proper nouns. Next we are going to see about countable and uncountable noun. Countable noun means which can be counted. For example, pencil. How many pencils are there? I have 2 pencils. I have 3 pencils. I have 4 pencils. We can count the objects. But uncountable noun means we could not count. Without counting we will tell. For example, sand. How many sands are there? We could not tell. How many waters are there? We cannot tell. So water and rice, this and all called example of uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns cannot be counted. We use a and they do not take a and before them. For example, a rice, a water, that we should not tell. I take water. I take a water. We should not tell. We should not use that a. We can use the for uncountable noun. Some water. Please give me some water. Please give the water. Like that we can ask. But we could not tell a water we should not use. Some water, a lot of work. I have a lot of work. I need little rice. When the mother asks how much rice do you want? I want a little rice. Like that we can tell. We used to tell. We use many, a few with countable nouns. We use much, a little with countable nouns. We use some, lot of, lots of with both countable and uncountable noun. Next they have given B exercise and C exercise. B exercise you can do yourself. That means you have to underline the countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Circle the uncountable nouns. Section C. Tick the correct words from the brackets to complete the sentence. First you have seen the teacher gave us many questions to test. Saksi has improved her dancing skill a lot. How many balls do you need to practice? Vijay wants some background data for his project. Little did Nina know that her aunt was going to send her for a gift. That's what in section C we have seen. Now we are going to see about the pronouns and its kinds. Pronouns means use a word instead of noun. For example, Lada is a girl. Lada is studying in 3rd standard. Lada is very good. Lada is going to play. Each and every time we are using the word Lada. To avoid that name, first sentence we can give Lada is a girl. She is studying in 3rd standard. She is a good girl. Like that we use. Instead of Lada, here we are using she. That is called pronoun. Their kinds are personal pronoun, reflexive pronoun, possessive pronoun and demonstrative pronoun. Personal pronoun. Words like I, me, we, us, he, him, she, her, they, them, you, it. These words are used in the place of people, animal, birds and things to avoid the repetition. For example, here they have given Asna is sketching a portrait of her sister. Again, we are not telling Asna. We are using the word she is very good sketcher. When the name is female name, we have to write she. When they are giving boy's name, we have to write he. Okay. Next, we are going to see reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun means it refers to the subject of the sentence. Refers to the subject of the sentence. It ends in the end self or themselves. I read it myself. I did it myself. He completed his work himself. She completed her works themselves. They divided the things among themselves. So the word selves. These are called reflexive pronoun. Complete the following sentences with suitable pronouns that you have to complete it. Next we are going to see about the possessive pronoun. For example, who's this pen? It's mine. It's mine. We used to tell the answer, it's mine. Who's this pencil? It's mine. It's hers. When we tell that mine, hers, his, it, theirs, ours is called possessive pronouns. Whose that object is belong to? Who owns that object? That's what possessive pronoun. Next we are going to see about a demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronoun means in lower class already we have learned about it. Okay, the teacher used to draw the picture. For example, tree picture is there, means if the tree picture is near that sentence, we used to write this is a tree. If the tree picture is far away from the tree, far away from the sentence, that we got to write that is a tree. For this plural form is these are trees. For that plural form is those are trees. That like that we have learned. The same thing here also. This, that, these, those are called demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative. I forgot my pen. May I borrow yours? You got to tick the answer yours. I offered him my tiffin. He offered his. You got to write his. I am used to playing with this pad. It's mine. That is a beautiful illustration. These are the picture books I was talking about. The frog looks old. Its color seems to be fading. Samit has already submitted his work, but Dania is going to submit hers later. This is the lesson. Once again, watch the video and complete the exercise by yourselves. In this class, we have learned about grammar part, pronoun and its kinds. We already learned in previous classes about noun and its kind. In this class, we learned about countable noun, uncountable noun, pronoun, that means personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun and its kinds. Watch the video and complete the exercise by yourselves. Thank you, children.